Good evening everybody, I'm Fictional Crystals, and who is going to get uncorrupted first? Corrupted gems have been on Steven Universe since episode 1, but it wasn't until halfway through season 1 that we found out what they really were. Yet even to this day, we haven't seen a gem get fully uncorrupted. We've seen a gem get corrupted, and we've seen a gem almost get uncorrupted, but a gem has never fully been uncorrupted. The problem with the way Steven was trying to uncorrupt Centipeetle was that he was using healing spit, a physical thing, whereas corruption has to do with the gem's mind.
The fabric of his mind.
The gem's gemstone itself isn't the problem. It's not cracked or anything. It's the gem's inner thoughts that's the matter. If Steven wants to heal them, he's going to have to do it from the inside out. When Steven sleeps, he's able to enter others' minds. Whether it's just visiting their dreams or straight up possessing them, Steven should be able to enter a corrupted gem's mind and solve the issue from there. It will take time, but I'm sure he'll figure it out eventually. There is no way a corrupted gem won't get healed before the end of the series. So the question is, who will it be? There have been a lot of corrupted gems on the show. Way too many to name. But some examples are these corrupted quartzes, the big bird from Giant Woman, and the slinker. These are all fairly minor characters. They're not hugely important to the story. Steven and us aren't very worried about them nor care about them very much. Having one of these minor corrupted gems uncorrupted first wouldn't have a big impact on us. However, if a gem that we've already gotten attached to got uncorrupted first, it would make a lot more sense and have a better impact. That leaves two options, Centipeetle or Jasper. Let's compare them. Centipeetle was the first corrupted gem ever shown. After accidentally unbubbling her, Steven managed to form a bond with her. She became smaller and less threatening so that he wouldn't be frightened. She sacrificed herself for him. After finding out his healing powers still worked, Steven was ready to try and heal her. It didn't completely work, but it was a start. After a short amount of time, Centipeetle reverted back into her corrupted form. Now she's living with her old crew in her old ship. Centipeetle was the first corrupted gem Steven wanted to heal. One day he will try again. If Centipeetle was to get fully uncorrupted, it's no doubt she'll join the crystal gems. Centipeetle may have been on the side of Homeworld during the war, but after what the diamonds did to her, they were the ones that corrupted her.
Damage from the diamonds.
I would be shocked if Centipeetle forgave them. Steven knows Centipeetle can be an asset. Another gem war is on its way.
I won't let myself get caught up in another war.
After Steven's encounter with the diamonds in the trial, they now want him back, to punish him for something Rose Quartz may or may not have done. The crystal gems need all the help they can get. Steven could end up going to Centipeetle for this kind of help. Steven cares about Centipeetle, he wants her to be happy. And at the moment she is content. She is with the rest of her crew, who she hasn't seen in thousands of years. She's missed them. Steven knows she's safe and fine where she is now. Steven's very nice. Would he really want to drag her into a war? Especially since she's had her share of disasters in the previous one. Steven's not going to out of the blue go there and try to uncorrupt her without a good reason. He will return to uncorrupt her eventually, but only when he's certain he can heal her. He doesn't want to fail healing her like he did last time. If he's going to heal her, he's going to make sure he doesn't disappoint her. Centi is not needed immediately for the plot. At the moment, things are focused on the mystery behind Pink Diamond. Not really Centi's area of expertise. It is Jasper's though. Pink Diamond was Jasper's former diamond. The reason Jasper wanted to get the supposed Rose Quartz so much was to avenge her diamond's death. She thought Rose shattered Pink Diamond. After the episode The Trial, it's uncertain if Rose did or didn't. It would sure be interesting explaining that to Jasper. Steven needs clues to find out how Pink was shattered and who did it. The crystal gems aren't big on telling him this stuff, but Jasper would be. She wants to get closure on Pink Diamond. She can't do that alone. She's been attacking Steven for so long. Finding out he's not the one that shattered Pink Diamond would crush her. Pearl's arc with Rose has been resolved. Now it's Jasper's turn. Pearl had to work through her problem with others. It wasn't until she worked things out with the person who she saw as a rival for Rose's affection that she moved on. Jasper needs to work things out with Steven, and Steven needs information. Neither can do either with Jasper being corrupted. Steven tried to heal Jasper before, even though they've had many differences. He doesn't believe she deserves to be corrupted like that. Steven's been getting more rebellious lately. If the others won't tell him about Pink Diamond, then he'll find a way to do so himself. I don't doubt he would unbubble her without the others' permission. At the rate he's going now, he would take the risk. Jasper's not got much to lose. She's all alone in a bubble, not like Centipeetle. Healing her is worth a try. There is not much else that could go wrong for her if his attempt at uncorruption didn't work. He doesn't care about disappointing her as much as he would Centipeetle. He'd rather uncorruption fail on her than Centipeetle for a second time. But of course, he would prefer it if he didn't have to let anyone down. In Mindful Education, we saw 4 gems that were on Steven's mind. Each of them had been affected by Rose or our Rose. Rose is a big part of the current arc, and we saw Steven sort of talk to her and storm in the room. Eibel appeared again in the trial. Bismuth and Jasper have yet to appear since Mindful Education. If they're all going to bring up their points on Rose, like Eibel and Cloud Rose did, then Bismuth and Jasper are going to have to come back. And Jasper is going to need to be able to communicate. A few months ago, just before the Out of This World special, several details about Steven Universe got leaked. Through the Make-A-Wish Foundation, a girl was able to meet some of the Crewniverse and get and find out some stuff. One of the pictures from the Crewniverse that she got was this one of Jasper. The thing with this is Jasper does not look fully corrupted. She has eyes which her corrupted form does not. This is similar to the state Centipeetle was in when she wasn't fully corrupted but not fully uncorrupted either. This is just a simple doodle though. It might not be in the actual show. Well, that is true. Another one of the drawings showed Connie with bangs. And as we can see in the Lars of the Stars preview from San Diego Comic-Con this year, Connie has a new hairstyle, she has bangs. This drawing was drawn months before we saw that preview. This could be showing a future look for Jasper too, meaning Steven is also going to try to uncorrupt her. It doesn't look like it fully worked, but it's a step in the right direction. According to the girl, Rebecca Sugar is also planning on a Jasper redemption. I've talked about this before and honestly, a Jasper redemption seems quite likely. Figuring out how to uncorrupt her is a good way to begin that redemption. She's not a warp trip away, she's just in the temple. Steven can get to her anytime he wants. Steven has unintentionally gone into the minds of gem shards before. Their physical forms weren't even formed, yet he could still communicate with them. They had something that needed resolving. Steven always seems to enter the mind of someone in need, or someone who can help him find out more. Jasper is both of those things. If he can enter a gem's mind without their physical form being present, then he can enter Jasper's mind while she's still in the bubble. As I said earlier in the video, corruption is linked to a gem's mind. I can imagine Steven accidentally entering Bubble Jasper's mind because he wants to know more about Pink Diamond. This would put him on the path to uncorrupt Jasper. Seeing a mind corrupted like that would hurt him. And if he needs extra information about Pink Diamond, then that's who he needs to go to. He ended up entering Malachite's mind after looking for her. Why not simply Jasper's too? Frankly, at the moment, Jasper is more relevant to the story than Centipeetle. The other corrupted gems don't even come close to these two. That's why I think Jasper will be fully uncorrupted before Centipeetle will, though her uncorruption is not too far behind. But anyway, thanks for watching, cause that will be all.
I promise I'll heal you up someday.